Hello everybody, my name is Coolblue and I'm bringing you guys View Replay Cast number 33, and I apologize in advance for my offness on all of my casts. I have not casted a View Replay Cast in about a week, I think, and that's actually not really good because I have a whole bunch of casts I need to hurry up and cast for you guys, because you guys have been sending me View Replay Casts very diligently, and I have been slacking a little bit on catching up on those, so I will be catching up on those pretty darn soon. This past weekend, in my defense, this past weekend I had a whole bunch of homework due, but you guys don't care about that because this is probably sometime in the future. But just know that I was busy with a lot of homework, trying to make sure I pass all my classes and don't fail any of my classes, because that'll be bad. But anyway, I had a big project due, and it's all finished, it's all done. Hopefully we get 100, because I put a whole lot of work into it, my partner put a whole lot of work into it. It was a group project, and yeah, anyway, so we are jumping into our, oh guys, whoa, I gotta switch over, oh, yep, sorry, guys. You guys can tell I've been on a break for a little bit. I almost forgot to switch overlay. Alright, so cool. Overlay switched. Everything's ready to go. I actually need to change my settings real fast. There's a game that we're watching right now. No spoilers for you guys, so haha, take that. As always, let me see game. I want to see interface. And smooth this, smooth that. Smooth drive. Okay. And cool, almost perfect timing. Let me go ahead and hide this. You guys shouldn't be able to see that timer. Okay, no timer was saw. I got the right overlay on, and we are an all pick. Like I said, I had been away from Dota for a while, and by a while I mean like maybe about 6 or 7 days, because so much homework, and also I just bought SimCity 4. So, yeah, I really love SimCity. It's a really good game, and I might be playing that a little bit more this. After I get on break, because summertime is coming up for me, guys. I am a college student, and our break is coming up soon, and I'm going to be working a whole lot during the summer, but I'm also going to be doing a lot of casting, probably playing SimCity 4, because, like I said, I like SimCity. But anyway, let me stop plugging an EA game in this cast before I get a whole for YouTube try to slap me with a notice of copyright and something, and then EA try to get their money, because it's not DRM free. See what I did there. Anyways, Just trying to stall for time. I guess I can go ahead and stall. The normal thing I usually do is just tell you guys what is on my desk. So what is on my desk right now? There is a charger for my cell phone. It is a Samsung Galaxy S4, or whoa, sorry, Galaxy S3. S4 is not out yet. At least I don't think it's out yet. But it is a charger for that. Just a charger. The plug is in my book bag somewhere. But the thing actually plugs to the wall is here. And cool, everybody's all picked up. So let me go ahead and do the rating side since they're all picked up first. Free camera mode is on. And moving on to the rating side, starting off with this Drow Ranger. Oh jeez, it's being very choppy. I don't like this. Alright, I think whoa now. Whoa now, Dota. Alright, hold on. I think I might have a program up in the background, but until then, I'm gonna follow this Phantom Lancer. Oh my gosh, guys, we're gonna see a Phantom Cancer. You're not gonna run away from it, guys. You're not gonna run away from it. He's there. There will always be a Cancer. I'm just trying to close all my tabs, close all my windows. Oh, I forgot to say that. Whatever. Too late. For the sake of the cast. Anyway, start off introduction, start the rating. Start off with this Phantom Lancer. We see DF is not a hero on that Phantom Lancer. Moving over to the sniper, we see Samurai Samushiri on that sniper. Moving over to this Night Stalker, somebody you don't see play too often, but I'm pretty happy to see a Night Stalker. Hopefully we see some awesome things from him. We see Fog Reyes on that Night Stalker. Moving over to Drow Ranger, we see DG Troopers with a whole bunch of Z's on that Drow Ranger. On this Disruptor, we see Mr. Lone Not on the Disruptor. And last but not least is, oh, never mind. That's it for the rating side. Moving on to the dire side, starting off with this Gyrocopter. We see, starting with boots first. I do not recommend this. He also looks like he got donated some items. Or no, he bought them all himself. I don't recommend that, guys. And I'll talk about it a little bit later. We see PKO Chisuski 01 on that Gyrocopter. Moving over to this Ursa, we see E-Mates Force on him. Moving over to this Lone Druid. Oh my gosh, see Lone Druid. We see Daniel EKO on him. There's also no, I'll talk about it later. We see Der Harkin on that spin, and last but not least, we see Creative on that Riki with some weird fire in front of him. Whoa, okay, what's up with that? That was pretty weird. So anyway, one thing I was going to say, start off with this Gyrocopter. Don't go for boost first, guys, because boost first does not help you out with anything. It just helps you move a little bit faster. 50 move speed, this is not really, oh man, he's wasting mana too. He's using that rocket bar as a farm, not really good. This is going to be wasting his mana. But don't go for boost first, go for something else like Iron Branches that give you survivability, or just anything else in general. Also, another thing I was going to note is that Lone Druid has waited a long time to summon his bear. Summon your bear as soon as you possibly can, because you want that cooldown is a long time. It's 3 minutes worth of cooldown. You want that cooldown to be going down all the way to 0, especially when you first start the game. And Gyrocopter trying to do a little harassment on top of Sniper, but sadly it's Creep Trap beside him. He might be in a little bit of trouble. Sniper George could potentially hunt him down, but he'll be able to back away soon. But he's used almost all of his he's about to use almost all of his regen just to stay in lane. And this is so early in the game. We're only a minute into the game, and he's used a lot of regen. That's not really good. Anyway, let me go ahead and call it the lane. Start off with his top lane. We see a Phantom Lancer. I gotta stop saying that. Phantom Lancer, this Night Stalker versus a Sven Riki. This is probably gonna be no. I don't know. He built full bracer first. He's taking a lot of creep damage. He might be going down to the creeps. That's a lot of unnecessary damage he just took. And I'll actually talk about it in a few more seconds. See Lone Druid in the jungle. Bear is low, but Lone Druid is in the jungle. Moving over to this middle lane, we see Disruptor versus Ursa. Disruptor's gonna have a fun time in this lane until Ursa gets that Ursa shock and starts doing damage to him, or catch up to him and start doing damage. But Disruptor can just glimpse him. Disruptor should be winning his lane though. I'm expecting that. Moving on down bottom, last but not least in this lane, we see Sniper Druid versus Gyrocopter, and Gyrocopter has nothing but boots right now. And this is why it's bad, guys, because Gyrocopter can't be aggressive right now. He can't. Well, of course he couldn't be aggressive because he's in the suicide lane, but he can't be aggressive. Or he can't really safely go up for farm, because if he does get caught out, Sniper and George will just destroy him. George doesn't do a whole bunch of damage early on, but her slow will be more than enough to slow him down, so Sniper can do a few auto attacks, and she can do auto attacks as well. And it looks like she's building herself tread. She has no items. I don't know what's up with that. George just starting off with 0 items in her bank account. Or 0 items in her inventory. I'm not too sure what's going on with this game, guys, but this game is pretty weird. This is a viewer replay cast. I'm not gonna tell you guys who sent it until the very end, but even still, I'm just gonna go ahead and gauge and say this is a relatively low level game because of what I'm seeing. I've seen a lot of weird things. Like Phantom Lancer with his Ring of Basilius on. Always turn your Basilius off. I think Phantom Lancer rush that Ring of Basilius. Don't do that either, guys. Don't go straight for an item that costs more than 500 gold, because that is typically a waste of gold. Ring of Basilius on as Phantom Lancer is going to be pushing this lane. He needs to make sure he turns it off. Moving over to Night Stalker. Night Stalker, he started normal. He's building the Earner Shadows very fast, so he can get ready for that first nighttime. Moving over to mid, Disruptor. He's Disruptor. He's playing that mid role. Can't really say much about that. Ursa's build is decent. He has 2 sets of tangos, 1 healing salve, and a stout shield. That's really good as far as farming in the jungle goes, but he's not farming in the jungle. And him being mid is actually a really weird decision. I honestly would prefer to see Lone Druid mid. Lone Druid is going to come down bottom. George is running in the wrong direction. She's going to be going down to the Lone Druid bed. That would be first blood. And nope, Gyrocopter picks up the kill. First blood for him, so Druid getting himself a free kill. No courier on the side of the Dire. Buyback instantly from George. She did not want to wait that whole 10 seconds to respawn. That's like a kind of a waste of a gold. That's 166 gold that she will not have back. And she also has 2 items in her inventory. She needs to put those in her slots so she can actually have them on her. And I think she is turning around. No, she's not turning around to do that. She's going to go ahead and keep running down bottom. Moving on to this top lane. Mistakes I'm seeing on top lane, like I said, I see that Basilius is all in forever. Sven, he did rush for that bracer first, which is not good at all. Basically, like items like your bracer, your null talisman, or your the other thing. Your bracelet, null talisman, or wraith band, don't ever rush those first, because that is a lot of gold investment into just one single item that doesn't give you any sort of regen. Yeah, sure, it gives you decent stats, but that's not really, I mean, like, Iron Branches are the most stat efficient item in the game, and if you look at what he's getting from his bracer, he's getting 3 agility, 3 intelligence, and 3 damage, plus 6 of some specific thing. So he's getting plus 3 of 2 things and plus 6 of 1. And oh no, we can see engage on top. We see Sven throwing a stun. He might be going in, but no, he's gonna go ahead and back away. Night Stalker misclicking on top of a creep, and there's Riki jumping on top of Night Stalker. Night Stalker might be in trouble. He silences the Riki, so Riki can't do anything. But Riki couldn't really do anything. He's gonna go ahead and get a little bit of damage thrown to him by Phantom Lancer, and he'll back away. But anyway, continuing on my thought, like I was saying before, that 500 gold. Oh yeah, that Wraith Band. Start off with those items like Wraith Band first, or well, where's Sven? There he is. Start off with those items first, like Wraith Band first. Actually, let me kind of bring them up so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Wraith Band first. It gives you 3 of 2 agility, or 3 of 2 stats and 6 of 1. Wraith Band gives you 3 of 2 stats and 6 of 1, and same thing for Null Talisman. Same concept across the board. To put that into perspective, what I'm saying is that why I'm saying that. Oh man, we see engagement happening down bottom. We see Phantom, he gets stunned. He does not have his Doppelwalk. That's not. Or he does have Doppelwalk, but he has a mana for it. As Night Stalker is able to shoot him away, he might be able to get a kill on top of Riki, but now he's going to decide to against pursuing because the creep wave is pushing towards him. And PL does eat a tree, so he can stay in lane for a little bit. continuing on my thought that I can never finish for some reason. Basically, what I'm trying to get to the point is that he can just get 3 Iron Branches, and that costs him significantly less than a Bracer. A Bracer will cost you about 600 gold, or 500 something, 500 plus gold. Yeah, 525 gold versus 3 Iron Branches will cost you 150 gold plus, so 159 gold, and then you can build that into a magic wand, which would be like a really, really nice item. And what a 3 Iron Branches will give Sven. Technically, Sven, the only thing Sven will be missing out on is 3 extra of one specific stat, but he doesn't really need it. Sven will be going down though. Night Stalker is going to be able to get the auto attacks. It's his first nighttime as well. He does have only 1 point in that Hunter of the Night. That's actually kind of a blunder on his part. He does have no skill point he needs to spend. He has 2. There you go. 2 points in the Hunter of the Night. He needs to have at least more points than Hunter of the Night. I've seen some Night Stalkers max their Void and max their Hunter of the Night before they and maybe get 1 point in Crippling Fear at like level, I don't know, 6 or 7, because sometimes Night Stalkers don't go for the ultis first. We see Georgia going toe-to-toe with Lone Druid, the worst choice she could possibly make, because Lone Druid is going to destroy her. She's actually going to be going down soon. She's running the wrong direction. She's going to try to farm creeps. She's going to die. I think this Georgia is really new to this game. She is feeding like a boss. Lone Druid just got his level 4 bear. Or is that level 3 bear? Level 3 bear. No, did he resummon? That was a recent summon. That was a recent summon. Wow, okay. Whatever's going on there. Yeah, George just donated her life to the cause. Anyway. So, because I'm bad at finishing things, like thoughts, and oh man, Sniper goes down bottom, big surprise. There's a Lone Druid, and there's also a Gyrocopter. Night Stalker's not really roaming a lot. I was kind of hoping Night Stalker would be roaming. He does have that Earn of Shadows though, so it's a really nice item for him to have. But yeah, long story short, you pay a whole bunch more gold, like 400 extra gold for 3 stats, which is not stat efficient at all. Yeah, sure, it's all in one inventory, or it's all in one item slot, but you can pay this, I want to say the exact same amount of gold. Yeah, you can pay the exact same amount of gold for a magical wand, which will give you pretty much everything except for those 3 extra stats, and on top of that, it gives you a burst heal. So guys, definitely go for magic wand. Magic wand is a really nice item. It's a really nice item for item progression. So starting for those 3 Iron Branches will make Sven a lot happier. It'll give him the same exact thing a Brace is giving him, except for that 6 extra strength, or 3 extra strength, and it also give him, what was I saying? Oh, it also save him some gold so he can buy some regen to stay in lane. He's throwing his stuns to go for damage. He is maxing stun first, he's maxing Warcry, so we are seeing that kind of spin. Nothing too much to be critical about on his build, because I see his build oftentimes. I do it myself. Maxing Stormhammer. Actually, wait, no, I take it back. Yeah, no. Okay. I preserve my earlier argument that I do go for that build sometimes, or myself, the Warcry stun, because Cleave pushes your lane. It's not fun, and sometimes you can go for stats too instead of Warcry, but Warcry gives you such a nice bonus move speed and such a nice armor that it cannot be denied. Meanwhile, down bottom we see Sven manning up against a Night Stalker and a Phantom Lancer. This will be the end of his life. He gets silenced by a Night Stalker. He's taking some extra damage from everybody. Here's Riki showing up in the middle of nowhere. He is not level 6 yet, but he just walked on up, and Night Stalker's able to get the kill on top of that Sven. Now he's on the run. Riki can chase and go for the kill. Phantom Lancer doesn't really have any means to actually save him. He's buying, oh my guys, he's building Vlads. Oh dear Jesus, guys. Phantom Lancer might be going down soon. Riki's going to go ahead and jump on him. He's going to do his Blink Strike, and one more auto attack is all he needs. He gets it, and there goes Phantom Lancer going down. Meanwhile, Sniper's taking massive amounts of damage down bottom. He'll be going down to Lone Druid soon. He pops a dust, but it doesn't do anything because he's too close to the heroes, and he goes down to the Gyrocopter. Meanwhile, Druid transforms for I don't really know what reason, and he might be going down to the tower. Gyrocopter goes down as well. Oh my gosh, here's the Disruptor from the middle of nowhere. He might be able to get, yeah, he got that kill on top of that Lone Druid. He might be able to follow up with a kill on top of this Gyrocopter. The Gyrocopter's out of mana for everything. He's building Aghanim Scepter first. He gets glimpsed back by the Disruptor. Disruptor doing work. He can just throw out a celebratory ulti just to make sure he gets a kill. But no, Gyrocopter's stuck in the tower. He's stuck inside of the static field, and there he goes. He goes down. Double kill for Disruptor. Excuse me. And to be honest, Disruptor might be the saving grace for his team, because what I'm seeing from them so far is not really all that impressive. Mainly Phantom Lancer going for Vlads. Don't go for Vlads as a Phantom Lancer, guys. It's not the Vladimir's offering aura doesn't do anything for your illusions. Yeah, sure, your illusions get the aura, but your illusions don't benefit from that lifesteal. Hold on, a few seconds. Ursa will be going down mid. He goes down to the Disruptor, of course, because Disruptor wants to get out of control. He has 2 null talismans. He's building phase boost, so he's going for a carry-esque Disruptor. But he is probably the most farm person on this map right now. Yeah, he is the most foreign person on the map next to Lone Druid. But anyway, continuing talking on about the Phalanx, don't build Vlad's. Vlad's first is a terrible idea because it doesn't really do anything for your illusions. Yeah, and also, don't put so many points in Juxtapose. Jeez. Juxtapose, Juxtapose, putting more points in Juxtapose increases the number of illusions you can control. To be honest, quite frankly, early on, Phalanx's agility is not all that impressive. His attack speed is pretty darn crappy. Of course, he's an agility hero, so he gets a lot more. Like, he gets, what is it? Is it 4 per level? 4.20 free agility per level. So later on, Juxtapose becomes really good because that 12% translates to a lot of things. And here goes Riki jumping on top of it. He needs to throw a cloud. He is not throwing his cloud. He needs to throw his cloud now, but he's going to be getting silenced. He's going to get CC'd to death by his Night Stalker. Night Stalker will be getting that kill because Riki was silenced. And he's going to turn around trying to man up on his Night Stalker, but he might try to man up on the Sven. Now he's going to decide against it. Meanwhile, we see Gyrocopter hanging out down bottom. Continuing thoughts on what I was talking about before. Well, Gyrocopter pops it off to try to push the wave back. Sniper's going to stand still, take all the damage from everything. He gets hit with the slow. He doesn't get hit with the damage. Like I said, Vladimir's offering, don't go for it. That's my basic thought, guys. Don't go for Vladimir's offering as a Phalanxer. It does not do anything for your illusions. It is a waste of gold. Go for your diffusal blade first. Honestly, I would prefer to see like maybe boots or some form of regen. Tranquil boots are really nice on Phalanxer early on, and then switching to treads is the natural progression. But definitely don't go for Vlad's. Also, I think the Diary don't have a courier. Yeah, the Diary don't have a courier, which is actually a huge thing. I meant to point that out earlier, but I didn't. But the Diary not having a courier is a really bad thing. Somebody needs to buy a courier. Somebody needs to man up and just spend 150 gold. They can actually deny this tower if they really want to, but they want to go for the kill on Disruptor. Disruptor will be getting engaged upon by this Riki, and he also getting engaged upon by this Ursa. But he throws on a static field, and these guys get caught out. Riki needs to throw on his cloud. He has no points in his cloud. That's a huge, that's a huge blunder. A double kill going to Gyrocopter down bottom. He gets a kill on top of Sniper and Drow Ranger. Big surprise. Drow Ranger finally has some items in her inventory, but she has a Wraith Band and Slippers of Agility, which, to be honest, in my personal opinion, the way I view Drow Ranger, she gets so much damage later on because of her natural agility gain from her ultimate, from her natural agility gain, that you don't really need to build agility items. I mean, yeah, sure, build some damage items, like pure damage items, like maybe phase, I don't know, does Drow Ranger build phase boots? Treads, something to make you do more damage, like just raw damage, because agility, you're covered. Your ulti does all the agility, or gives you all the agility you need. So going for a Wraith Band, yeah, sure, Ring of Aquila, that would be nice. I think she needs to go for some form of boots, though. Also some form of regen, some form of something. And Gyrocopter throwing a call down on top of that tower, hoping that his ulti does damage to towers, but sadly it does not. And he's going to be attacking his bottom tower. Drow Ranger could potentially go for a kill. She could throw on a silence on top of him, and actually she can just go straight off for the kill. He has no mana. He just bought a courier, but it's in his inventory. He needs to use it. And so Gyrocopter's carrying the courier. If he just clicked on it, he'll be able to have himself a courier for his team. So Gyrocopter did buy the courier, but he didn't use it yet. We'll see what that translates to later on. But the Diary not having a courier is really holding him back. Riki has power treads, pure power treads. That's all he has, and that's kind of the state of the game. Actually, let me take a look at the items really fast. As far as all the items go, the items are looking quite abysmal. And to be honest, Sniper has himself a Poor Man Shield. I wouldn't recommend it because Sniper's range, he doesn't really benefit much from it. And also, there's not many heroes auto-attacking him. And if they do auto-attack him, he's pretty much already dead. Because almost all the heroes that can attack him have to get super close to get the kill. Anyways, I see it. Oh, yeah, I saw Gyrocopter take eat an ulti from Sniper. That's what that was. And up top, what do we have? We have these guys pushing. So Lone Druid is here with the GG Bear. He's going to be pushing with everybody. Continue on the items. Urna Shadows up on Night Stalker. Urna Shadows phase boots. Those are standard items for Night Stalker. So that's really good to see on him. Also, Disruptor, he has a whole bunch of items in his inventory. He's built himself what looks to be a 4 staff as well. We might see an engagement happen up top, but these guys are seizing his tower. This bear is a level 4 bear, so he does have to demolish extra 30 or 40% building damage. And also gives him resistance. Wow, I didn't notice that. Riki's taking the tower for no apparent reason. He might be going down to the Phantom Lancer. All he has to do is auto-attack him a few times. There we go. Free kill for Phantom Lancer. Oh no, he won't be able to catch him. Oh man, he went invisible just in time. Stun from Sven. Oh sorry, stun from Sven on top of that Phantom. Phantom's just trying to run away. He's definitely trying to get out, but he won't be able to get away. He has that Vladimir's so he has pieces for Vladimir's offering, but like I said, it's not helping him out at all. I want to say his illusions just flat out can't do lifesteal at all, but I'm not too 100% sure on that. I honestly think he should just go. Yeah, he's going for his treads now. Or he has his treads now, but that morbid mass was a huge waste of gold. Just get a ring of Basilius, build yourself a ring of Aquila, call it a day, leave it at that, then start building your diffusal blade, because the diffusal blade is what makes Phantom or it makes him a killer. Diffuse blade is what makes Riki Riki. Phantom Lancer, he can just build whatever he wants, and he will always be Phantom Cancer, guys. There's no way you can change that. He will always be the cancer in our hearts. Sorry if I offended people who have family members or friends who have passed away due to cancer, from heart cancer. But the joke had to be made. Anyway, Sven's on the run. Sven's trying to get out. Nice Stalker pops that ulti so he can move a little bit faster. Will he be able to catch up is a big question. Sven is moving pretty darn fast. Nope, he will not be able to make it out alive. He gets hit with the void. He gets hit with silence. No stun for you, and he goes down. Free kill for him. Meanwhile, Lone Druid is just chilling over here. What is he getting? He's buying himself what looks to be a heart or a vanguard on his bear. He's going the wrong direction. He needs to transform if he's going to be going this way, because there's a lot of damage coming his way if he doesn't. He might be able to get the kill on top of Phantom Lancer, but I seriously doubt it. Because Phantom Lancer does have a doppel walk. And there's, oh my, Night Stalker. Nighttime just ended. Lone Druid is still hanging around the backside. Pops out that rabbit, trying to go for Night Stalker, but these guys will just get a free kill on top of him. Like I was saying before, Lone Druid trying to man up, but there's no reason to man up, to be honest. And here's Ursa taking a lot of damage. He's going to get glimpsed back soon by Disruptor. Disruptor glimpse him. Disruptor glimpse him. All he has to do is glimpse him. There you go. He got the glimpse, and he's just one more auto attack is all he needs. Ursa throws on an auto attack, but it doesn't matter. There we go. The death of Ursa. Meanwhile, on top, what do we have? We have Phantom Lancer popping that invisibility. He's going to stand still for a few seconds. Trick Riki into thinking that he is actually the illusion, but he is not. And Riki knows. Riki knows what's up. Phantom Lancer's in trouble. No more doppelwalk for him. This is what I was going to say before. Typically, me personally, I like maxing doppelwalk because for Phantom Lancer, doppelwalk reduces the putting more points in doppelwalk reduces the mana cost to 60, which is quite ridiculous. It also reduces the cooldown time, so you can use a lot more. You can spam it a lot more when you get in trouble like that. Also, down bottom, we see Sniper run away from a Gyrocopter Sven combination. Sven can pop that war cry to help himself get that kill, but he's deciding against it. He's going to punch a few creeps, get a little bit extra damage on top of Sniper. Sniper's got a long way to go if he's trying to make it home. 2 healing salves in his bank account. This is a huge waste of money, guys. Just buy yourself some form of permanent regen. And he pops that healing salve like you see right there. That's the exact reason why healing salves are bad. And one more swipe, one foul swoop, Sven gets a kill. His ulti runs out just in time, and Jordan's just coming down to help out. And she has 1K gold in her bank account. I really do hope she's not going straight for the Eagle Song. Who's this? Riki is up here. Riki is invisible finally. Night Stalker does have mana for his silence, so they can't silence Riki to make sure he doesn't go invisible anymore. So he'll be able to walk away because of that. He has built a naked diffusal. I've seen this build quite a bit in relatively low level games. Once again, whenever I say that, that is not a slight to the players. That is just saying that the play that we're seeing is relatively low level based on the item decisions that we're seeing, and also based on the positioning decisions that we're seeing from these players. But like I was saying, going for I see some Rikis go for treads and then go straight into diffusal blade in relatively low level games. That is not recommended because, I mean, get some more regen at least. Buy yourself a random ring of regen, and then go for that diffusal blade. Diffusal blade is really is what Riki needs to become a threat. Yes, but I mean, having treads in a diffusal blade, I mean, what does it really do? Anyway, Lone Druid's getting focused by everybody. He's in ultimate form, but it doesn't matter. He gets hit with everything. Lone Druid playing a little bit way too cocky. He has a Maelstrom on himself, and he has a healing salve. I just want to count how many healing salves we see on this map right now, because I'm pretty sure we see a whole crap ton. Sniper has a healing salve. Lone Druid has a healing salve. Earnest Shadow's up on Night Stalker, so he doesn't really need to buy healing salves anymore because he has that burst heal. He's also built himself a Vanguard. This will be a relatively, well, a decently timed Vanguard, considering the pace of the game. He'll have it relatively soon. All he needs now is the Poor Man Shield. Yeah, all he needs now is a Poor Man. Actually, he has it right now. He just needs to go buy it. He's going to the secret shop to buy his Vanguard for reasons unknown. And he goes to the store, buys that Vanguard, and tells the courier to bring it to him. Anyway, Riki just pwned somebody's head. I didn't see it. I totally missed it. I was focused on something else. We see Gyrocopter go down to the Disruptor, who's getting pretty fed. He has a 4-staff. He has tangos in his bank account. He has a bottle as well, so he's been getting the runes, I'm assuming. And Night Stalker's farming up top. What else is to say? It's nighttime, so he needs to be a little bit more aggressive. This fight's happening down bottom. That spin going down. Double kill for Disruptor. Disruptor got a beautiful, look to be a beautiful wall, and then a beautiful ulti on top of everybody. And that wall cooldown is only, wow, 14 seconds, really.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And as you hear the lady say, Dire's bottom tower is under attack. It's probably going to be going down. Disruptor going for a Blink Dagger. He's going for that full mobility build, I guess. Because Blink Dagger Force Stab looks like the most mobile you can make your hero. Unless your hero has some other form of traveling ability. Which Disruptor don't. Which Disruptor doesn't. Here's Ursa coming around the backside. Ursa's trying to build himself a Vladimir's Offering. I think he has it right now. He just needs to go buy the recipe and he'll have it up. Meanwhile, we see who's this lone Druid's in the jungle hanging out. Ursa's trying to come here. He will be able to get this kill on top sniper. Oh, maybe not. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? He's able to survive? Whoa, what happened? I'm not too sure what just happened, guys, but Sniper should have died. He pops that healing salve, and he probably feels really good about himself. But guys, this is why healing salves become less and less apparent later in the game. Basically, Sniper just healed himself with 400 HP, and only 400 HP. And you can see how much more HP he has left to heal up. So the more HP you get, the less effective healing salves become. And we see an engagement happen on top. We see two people on top of this Night Stalker. Night Stalker just manning up, trying to go for the kill on top of Riki. He popped that he popped that Earner Shallows, but it didn't really do anything for him. Because he's getting attacked by heroes. Sven might be going on. Might be a double kill for Night Stalker, but no, the creeps have ADD, so they decide to walk away. Lone Druid, why? I'm trying to figure out why Lone Druid didn't come in here or come into the fight, and he has the Maelstrom, which is quite curious. I honestly think that the Vitality, the Vit booster needs to go on Lone Druid, and the Maelstrom needs to go on the Bear. Because the reason why you buy a Maelstrom as a Lone Druid is so a Bear can attack a lot faster. The reason why you buy a Vitality Booster as a Lone Druid is so you can be a lot more survivable. So putting that Vitality Booster on Lone Druid and putting that Maelstrom on the Bear will be much better. So he's doing a little bit backwards. Lone Druid, you're doing it wrong! Ulti from Sniper activated on top of that Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter on the run. He's building himself a Shadow Blade, but he was a little ways away from it. Honestly, yeah. If he would have went for that point booster, he could have went for that Claymore already. And he'll be up with that. Georgia pops a silence, but it's not really doing much of anything, and these guys are just going to go ahead and back away. Georgia has power treads, finally. So she has some form of movement. Disruptor still has that Blink Dagger inside of his inventory. He needs to have the courier bring it out to him. Nobody's really using it, so why not? Meanwhile, ooh, Armlet. Okay, we're going for Armlet on top of this Night Stalker. It's going to take a while to get that Armlet. We see Riki get a kill on top of somebody. Riki get a kill on top of Joe Ranger. Really not surprising, guys. From the play that I've seen on Joe Ranger, I'm really not surprised. Joe Ranger has a little bit more to learn. She's still trying to learn the ropes, and we will be seeing another kill happen on top of this Phantom. Nope, never mind. Riki was not able to get in through the cloud. He throws down the cloud anyway, and then he goes for a Blink Strike on top of that. Creep gets the kill on top of that. That is only a level 1 cloud, guys, so that is not the wide radius that Riki will want to make sure that nobody can run away. And he's a little bit ways away from his Diffusal Blade, but he'll have it up soon. Lone Druid and GG Bear are up top. Night Stalker throwing out the Void on top of that Lone Druid. Lone Druid just tanking the tower for no apparent reason. He doesn't need to tank his tower. Night Stalker just going for a kill right now. That's a free kill for Night Stalker. I don't know what Lone Druid was thinking. He pops a healing salve, but it's not going to do anything for him because the heal gets taken off from you when you are getting hit by enemy damage or any damage. And that was a free kill. Meanwhile, these guys are finally going for Roshan. Ursa finally has that Vladimir's Offering up. He doesn't really need help to go for this, but they're going to go ahead and help him out anyway. Sven throws the stuns. These guys are spending mana for no apparent reason. Roshan goes down. Ursa picks it up. I'm not too sure if Ursa was the most premier person to have it. I think Riki would be a better choice, or maybe Sven, because they've been doing a little bit more work. They've been a little bit more involved. All Ursa has right now is a Stout Shield, Iron Branch, Vladimir's Offering, and an Aegis. And that's really bad in the sense that he has no way to actually chase anybody. So if people see Ursa and say, "Oh, Ursa," and they run away, there's nothing he can do to actually chase anybody. Even if he lands an Earth Shock, he's still gonna be hard pressed to kill anybody, especially since Disruptor has his Force Stab. He can just push anybody out of trouble. Anyway, Disruptor walking forward, trying to man up. He's decided against it. He's going to back away. Phantom Lance is manning up on these guys, though, instead. And he's going to turn around and go for the fight. Ulti from Sniper activated on top of Riki. Riki goes down pretty darn easy. And here's Phantom Lance about to go down. One more attack is all they need. Will they be able to get it? No, they want to. Oh, man. Oh, I think they might be able to get it. Phantom Lance needs to go ahead and pop that. Oh, Doppelwalk still on cooldown. Sniper will be able to get the kill on top of this guy. No, Disruptor will. Disruptor with a beautiful glimpse to save his ally's life. And Phantoms are really suffering from not having maxed the Doppelwalk just yet. Like I was saying before, guys, don't max your Juxtapose so early on because you don't really have movement or attack speed to actually make it do anything for you. Instead, as an alternative when you're playing Phantom Lancer, max your Spirit Lance, max your Doppelwalk. You can do whatever order you do it in. Me personally, I like maxing my Doppelwalk first and then maxing my Spirit Lance because you don't really have mana to spam your Spirit Lance anyways. So just putting a lot of points in that. So putting a lot of early points into that is not really beneficial because you can't sustain the spam on that unless there's a Coddle in your lane, of course, or a Wisp. Wisp, baby. Coddle definitely, because Coddle can give you free mana. But having max Doppelwalk is probably is essential to a farming Phantom because I mean, there's no way people can stop you just short of having detection. Anyway, we see Disruptor. Disruptor is here, attacking Lone Druid, and you know what I wonder? If Lone Druid summons his bear and Disruptor glimpses the bear, does the bear go back to nowhere? I gotta test that out, guys. That's a curious question. Anyway, Disruptor's walking over here. Disruptor has his 4-staff. He has a Blink Dagger. Ursa's chasing. Like I was saying before, guys, there's no. Oh, never mind. He has Phase Boost. He has Phase Boost now. And nobody got caught in the Ursa shot. And he might. Yeah, he will be losing life. This is a free Aegis gone. Oh my guys, these guys turning around. They will be fighting. Night Stalker could definitely take it up for a little bit. And yeah, that's a free kill. Might be a free double kill. It could be a triple kill, really. Glimpse back on top of Sven. Sven is standing still for a few seconds for no apparent reason. Night Stalker's taking a lot of damage from Ursa because of that freaking whatchamacallit. And here is Sven. Just one more auto attack is all he needs, but he will be going down. Disruptor will be going down first. Oh no, he blinks forward. Beautiful play by Disruptor, but he still will be going down because that tower shot's chasing him. And he needs to pop that bottle charge, but it wasn't enough. He could have potentially popped that bottle charge. He might have been able to survive it and then force that forward, but not quick enough on the reaction. And really, guys, Lone Druid needs to put that Maelstrom on the bear. My reasons for saying that I've already told you guys. Because bear has entangle. You want bear to attack as fast as possible so he can get the the highest possible chance to activate proc and entangle, and that's a free kill. But Phantom is going to turn around, try to man up on top of Ursa. That's a really bad idea, especially for Ursa. Ursa's doing massive amounts of damage to him. He Doppelwalks away, and that's only a level 2 Doppelwalk. The missile's still chasing him. These guys are attacking shadows for some reason, and Phantom will be able to make it out alive. He also had haste room. That was really a waste of resources, to be honest. And that missile, how fast is that missile moving? Oh boy, it says 100, but it's lying to me. Oh man, will it hit him? Will it hit him? Yep, it hit him. No damage done. Or not much damage done. Not enough. There we go. Finally. Oh, never mind. I was just about to say, finally, he puts a Maelstrom on the bear, but no Maelstrom for the bear. I am very sad about this Lone Druid play, guys. I gotta be honest. It's probably because I'm spoiled on my Lone Druid plays, because I've seen a lot of really good Lone Druids recently. I've been watching a lot of the was it G1? G1? No, Star Ladder. No, it was G1. The G1 S League, I don't know what to call it. I've been watching that. I've been watching it for freaking ever, but it's like a month old, or it's like 2 months old now. Whatever. Ursa's coming in. There's a... Never mind. Positive Earn Charge still on top of Night Stalker, make sure he heal up, but it wasn't enough. Force that forward on top of Gyrocopter. Beautiful play from Disruptor. Disruptor wants to get a kill on top of his Gyrocopter. He will be glimpsed on the back, because that glimpse has such a long range. And here's Gyrocopter going back. He's like, where? How did I get back here? It doesn't really matter. You're gonna go down one way or another. Phantom picks up a kill. Here's Ursa coming around the corner for no apparent reason. Trying to punch the crap out of that Night Stalker, but it wasn't enough. And how many stacks was that? It doesn't say. Oh, that sucks. And Dire lost to bottom racks. Oh no, that's not good at all. So let me go and take a moment, look at these items real fast, and talk about give a little commentary on the items while I follow this Night Stalker, because he's moving super fast because it's nighttime. And he also has he also has an armlet coming to him. Woohoo! That is the last piece of his armlet. Anyway, start off with the sniper, start off from the top, move my way down. Start off with sniper, poor man's shield, really questionable choice. Actually, probably down or flat out bad choice in my personal opinion, because you are a ranged person, you're not going to get much damage block from that. Yeah, sure, it gives you 6 agility, but it's 6 agility and extremely crappy damage block. I mean, just get something else besides the poor man's shield. That's like, what is that? That's 550 gold. 550 gold worth of bad stats. So go for something else like a magic wand. Magic wand would be really nice, or maybe some other form of item. Bracer, yeah, Bracer's really good for survivability. You're buying a lot of regen. You're spending a fortune on regen. Definitely buy some more sustainable form of regen, such as a... Let me think of an item. Oh, such as a Ring of Health, or maybe you build yourself a naked Ring of Basilius, or just build yourself a Ring of Aquila. Actually, Ring of Aquila would be a really nice choice. So instead of building a Bracer, build yourself a Wraith Band, and then build yourself a Ring of Basilius, and that builds into a Ring of Aquila. So you not only have some nice mana regeneration, but you also have your damage all in one slot, and then you can build some form of HP regeneration some other way. So anyway, that's my spiel on that. He's spending a fortune on top of regen, guys. Always keep that in mind. Oh man, team fight about to break out on top. Who is this going on? Ursa jumps in, throws out the Ursa Strike, hits a lot of people, but he's not really focused on attacks. Doesn't really matter. Riki throws a cloud, but Disruptor throws his silence on top of everybody. Nice Stalker will be able to make it out as alive by the looks of it. He throws a positive earn charge, misclick by the looks of it. On top of that, Disruptor. Disruptor glimpses back to Riki. Riki's going back home. He's punching a siege creep for no reason. And nobody down that engages, surprisingly. Riki's still on the chase. He might be able to find somebody, but no. He decided to go for Vanguard. Oh my gosh. Oh man. What a turn of events. Riki decided to go for Vanguard. Okay, first of all, Riki has a nice stealth ability, which means that he can pretty much get the drop on anybody just as long as he uses it strategically. Second of all, if Riki does get caught out to the point where a Vanguard will be useful, he's probably still going to die anyway. Because usually the reason why people build Vanguards is to make themselves a little bit more survival. Head on, engage and have him top of Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter's going to be going now. What's new? He can throw out his ult, that's really it. Fatal Lantern with the KS, like a boss. But anyway, what Vanguard is doing for Riki is just give him some nice damage block if he's visible, but he's only visible during the times that he's attacking, which means that he's not really utilizing all the other times that he's not taking damage. Because nothing's going to attack him unless he's visible, and nobody's buying detection on side of the Radiant. I honestly don't think they'll buy detection anytime soon. Once again, all these sayings are not slights to the players themselves. These are basically my assessments of the game, what's going on. And although it may sound condescending, it's very true, guys. But still, take everything I say with a grain of salt, because I am no professional player. I am just a player in the game who sees things. Anyways, continuing on. That damage block that Vanguard's giving us is not really going to do much. That regeneration is not really going to do much because, I mean, he's Riki. Yeah, sure, he can go invisible. He can hide away and then regen. But if Riki gets so low to the point where he needs regen that badly, he's going to go back to base anyway. So that's a waste of items, to be honest. And it's also the biggest reason why Vanguard is a horrible choice on this specific Riki is the fact that it's delaying his diffusal blade. Now I know before I said going for some form of power trade, or going for some form of movements, going for power trades, then going for some form of regen, and then going for your diffusal blade is a really good idea. But this is not what I meant, guys. This is not what I meant by a long shot. We see Sven taking a lot of damage. Sven will be going down to the Nice Stalker. Fatal Lantern combination. Nice Stalker gets the last hit. And here's Riki trying to man up on top of everybody. That Vanguard finally paying dividends, but it's not really helpful. I think somebody has a dust. I think I saw a dust. Nope, I did not see a dust. Missile thrown out by somebody. I didn't see who it was. Ursa trying to do as much damage as possible. He's getting slowed. He's missing all his all attacks. And toggle armlet from that Nice Stalker. Nice Stalker toggled it on, toggled it off. Pretty fast like a boss. I'm pretty sure it's a misclick. But whatever. Anyways, like I was saying, I mean, these guys are still fighting. Gyrocopter's gonna be going down. Big surprise. Mantis style up on that Fatal Lantern. Anyway, like I was saying about Riki. Yes, having some form of regen is a really good thing, but this is not what I meant by a long shot. Because Vanguard is a really expensive form of regen that scales off very badly at the late game. So what I would totally agree with seeing on the Riki would be to see him build those power trades and then build that Ring of Health and leave it at that, just a naked Ring of Health, and then go for Diffusal Blade. That Ring of Health will set him back by 875 gold, yeah, sure, but it'll help him to regen up between small engages that he finds himself in. Going for a full-out Vanguard is not really necessary because the amount of regen that Vanguard gives you, it's a little bit unnecessary, and the amount of extra HP it gives Riki is really unnecessary. Because when Riki's in a fight, yeah, sure, you want to stay alive, but Riki's more focused on dealing as much damage as possible in the shortest amount of time possible, so he wants to have more damage. Sanjin Yasha up on Sven because he wants to be a man. I mean, he thinks it's a cool item. I wouldn't recommend it, but Sanjay Yasha's up on him. I can't really say much about it outside of that. Here's Nice Stalker. Nice Stalker will be donating his life to the cause. He needs to turn that armlet back on, but no, he turned it off. And here's the team is coming in for the fight. Riki's silent, so he's visible. Thanos is going to go ahead and go for the quick kill on top of that. Sven is next. Sven will be going down next. And there's 2 kills for free. Or sorry, 2 kills for the price of a Nice Stalker. And Disruptor's going all in. Disruptor got a butterfly. Oh my gosh, Disruptor going man style. He doesn't care what's going on. He says, I'm manning up. I'm Disruptor. I'm fed. Let's do this. And he's getting chased by a missile. Turns around, throws down the Static Storm, throws down the Thunderclap on top of that Ursa. Ursa goes down. Killing spree for Disruptor. And Disruptor's having a fun time. Buyback coming from Sven, buyback coming from Riki. But I mean, I honestly don't see them. I honestly don't see Dire come back from this. I really thought that oh man, Joe Ranger. Oh man, poor Joe Ranger. But she's so new. She's only trying. She's trying to do her best. Disruptor blinks out. Mid style. Vladimir's offering. Up on that Fatal Enter.
Tower is under attack.
And yeah, I mean, the fact that Disruptor has a butterfly. I mean, Disruptor doesn't give any cares about what's going on. He's just blinking in, 4-stepping forward, throwing out clouds everywhere, throwing out glimpses whenever he feels like it. This is the man mode Disruptor, guys. Obviously not the most efficient build for Disruptor because the butterfly gives him 0 damage. Well, okay, sorry, it gives him 30 damage as opposed to 60. But it doesn't really help him out much because his auto attack animation I think is pretty crappy. Instead of going for that, maybe going for a sheep stick. Sheep stick would be really nice, give himself additional to disable, especially going against the Ursa, or build himself a heart, make himself a little bit more survivable. But having that extra armor, I mean, yeah, sure, you can argue having plus, what is it, plus, I want to say plus 7 armor. I want to say plus 7 armor. Hold on, butterfly gives you 30 agility, and that translates 7 divided by 30 is definitely not 7. Hold on, calculator. Calculator, save me. Oh man, I'm starting to look bad, guys. It's been a long day. It's been a long weekend. It's been a long week, and it's only Tuesday. Jeez. What is this? 4.248, whatever you want to call it, armor. Which I mean, honestly, you would argue is not really. It's negligible, especially considering the fact it's a disruptor anyway. He doesn't have a lot of HP to begin with. Anywho, enough of my rant. Disruptor's really fed. That's all that really matters. And as you see, the XP graph. Or sorry, the hero levels are all over the place. I need to take a look at the gold graph because I'm pretty sure that the Radiant have had a chokehold on that ever since the beginning of the game, and that is almost entirely the case, guys. The Radiant have been ahead for quite a while and then just shot straight up. These team fights have been going their way, left, right, back and forth. I mean, Roshan has gone to the diary, but really they haven't really been able to do anything with it. Ursa finally built himself a Shadow Blade, but it's way too little, way too late. He's just melting to all the damage for everybody. Disruptor gets the last hit on top of that. Spin's gonna go in. He's gonna man mode, but it won't be enough. He gets 4-step forward by the Disruptor, so he gets gobbled up by the monster that is this giant ball of doom, this giant death push coming from the Radiant, and they all get caught in the call down, but they don't care. I mean, they've gotten to the point where they don't care about the call down. And Riki's trying to do as much damage as possible. Nice Stalker turns on. He needs to throw sounds on top of Riki, but Riki that doesn't even need it. Riki goes down. Fatal Lance is a little bit too fat. Fatal Lance to build a naked Eagle Song and Lone Druid. I forgot there's a Lone Druid in this game. Does he still have the Maelstrom? Yes, he still has that Maelstrom. He needs to put that on the bear. Oh wait, no, he did put it on the bear. Oh my gosh, yes, thank you, Lone Druid. You need to put that Vitality boost on yourself though. He's gonna go toe to toe with Fatal Lance Illusions. Wrong choice. He needs to go for that he needs to go for that sniper. That's a free kill. And, oh man, Sniper's gonna kill the bear. Oh no, oh there we go. Just entangle, throw on top of the bear. Will Sniper win the fight? Is a big question. I think one more entangle is all he needs. Will he get it? Will he get it? Oh, bear goes down. You can do it, Lone Druid. Transform. No, summon your bear. There we go. Lone Druid gets the last hit on top of that. Sniper buys back, and Ancient's under attack. Ancient goes down. I'm just happy. I'm just really happy to see that Lone Druid put his Maelstrom on top of his bear. I'm pretty sure he did it a long time ago, but that was my first time seeing it, so I'm pretty happy about that. But anyway, okay, there's a lot of things I gotta talk about in this game. I talked about a lot of it during the game, which I don't typically do. I typically wait till the very end because I don't want to bog you guys down with these useless facts. And I usually don't have enough time to actually finish all my thoughts, as you guys can obviously already see. But yeah, quite a bit of things to talk about. So let's go ahead and get started really fast and stop alt tabbing. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna start from the very top and go down and talk about things that I saw that I think were not all that ideal, and also give a few pointers to help improvement for anybody and everybody who wants to listen. Anyway, start off with Sniper. Sniper, you spent a fortune on regen. Buy yourself some form of sustainable regen. Buy yourself a Ring of Health. A naked Ring of Health is really, to be honest, I think every hero who's looking for, every person who's looking for regen and don't know where to start, just buy yourself a Ring of Regen, which costs you 350 gold, and it gives you plus 2 HP regen per second, and you can pretty much be good all game with that until maybe like the late game. Then build yourself some other form of regen, like build into a pipe, build into a casual hood, or build into a 4-stat, build into a ring of, or soul ring, I don't know, build into something. Whatever it builds into, build into that. But anyway, my point being, I think every single hero, maybe with the slight exception of heroes that have a built-in heal, but even then, they usually build mechanisms, which are technically a form of regen. because he gives you, it forces you to be able to ring of health. Anyway, I'm ranting here, guys. Buy yourself some for a region and to sustain you for the entire game, and then continue on with the item builds. As far as Sniper's item build goes, it is it's a perfect picture of a very, very, very new or relatively low level player. And the reason why I say that, the reason why I say it like that, and I don't say a person who's bad at the game, is because you can't say a person's bad at the game if they don't know all the intricacies just yet. Because even me, I'm not a professional by any means of the word, but I do know a lot of the intricacies in the game. I do know a lot of things that make sense to me and to other people, and other people agree with. So, so I have an advantage. It's basically all I'm saying. This person, I don't really know. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Whoa. Let me take a step back. This game was sent in by Is Not a Hero by the Fanalists, so thank you for sending this cast. Anyway, continue on my thoughts. So whenever I say a relatively low level game, that's not an offense to the players. That's more so me saying that there are a lot of things that you guys still need to learn, and a lot of things that you guys should be aware of. And I'm here to point them out. That's my job. Because, well, that's my self-appointed job. Not really my job. My job is to cast and make sure you guys have the best viewing experience possible. But anyway, enough of me ranting on that. All that being said, all that goes a long way to say that Sniper has, seeing a lot of regen this late into the game. Like, if we're at the 15-minute mark and you're still buying tangos, you're still buying clarities, you're still buying healing salves, that is the hallmark of a person who is at a relatively low level of play in the game. Ways to improve on that is just basically build yourself some form of sustainable regen. I mean, it's just flat out, that's it. I'm going to skip forward ahead and talk about Riki real fast. Riki did build a Vanguard, and during my cast, I explicitly said, saying, oh man, power chest and then straight into Diffuse Blade, he should get some for a regen, because otherwise it's a really bad build, because I don't like it. I explicitly said that. Well, okay, not word for word, but I explicitly said that, and then I go back, like, maybe 10 minutes later, I see a Vanguard on Riki, I see 2 Blaze Valkyries, and I start B-wording about the whole entire thing, saying, oh man, Vanguard's so bad, so bad. First and foremost, I'm extremely happy to see that Riki at least went for some form of regen. And I'm also extremely happy to see that he built that regen before he finished his Diffuse Blade, or got to finish his Diffuse Blade. So keep that in mind. That said, Vanguard is not the choice that I would have preferred to see. It's not the most efficient path for him to go, mainly because Vanguard costs 2,225 gold and Diffuse Blade costs a lot of money. So any form of money that you are spending on other items is delaying your Diffuse Blade. Just look at it like that. And Riki wants his Diffuse Blade because Riki's kill potential increases exponentially once he gets his Diffuse Blade, because not only is he burning people's mana like weak casters, or people who might need mana but don't really realize it, like Anti-Mage needs mana because he needs to blink. So if you have that mana burn and you also have that purge, which keeps people inside that cloud, means that they can't run out their silence for the whole entire duration, and you can just wail on them. I mean, that increases your kill potential exponentially. It is not even, I mean, it's not really up for debate. A Diffuse Blade on Riki is an extremely good item. It makes Riki Riki. That said, Vanguard, like I said, is a really huge diversion from that path to Diffuse Blade. That is a whole entire 1,100 plus 250 gold that is wasted or not spent on Diffuse Blade. He could have just went for the Ring of Health and called it a day. The Ring of Health would have been more efficient, but it'll have been some form of sustainable regen, the form of sustainable regen that he needs. And then if he wanted to later on, he could build it into a Lincoln Sphere. He could build that into a Battle Fury. He could build that into a Bloodstone for all I care. It would be just a nice item for him to have in his inventory by itself. He did not have to go straight for the Vanguard. And like I said, I know before, like the reason why I'm repeating this is because I know it happened, and I want to make sure you guys understand where I'm coming from when I say all this. I know before I said going for treads and then going straight into Diffuse Blade is not a good idea. He should have some form of regen, and then he goes for Vanguard, and like I said, I started complaining about it. The reason why I'm complaining is because that is, like I said, 1,350 gold that's not getting spent towards his Diffuse Blade, so it's just essentially delaying his Diffuse Blade, which is not good. And that's pretty much all I had to say about Riki, but like I said, I want to skip ahead to kind of compare the two. So what I would prefer to see Sniper do is build some form of a sustainable regen, like maybe just a random Ring of Health, or maybe just a casual Ring of Health, or a random Ring of Regen, or 2 Ring of Regens, or maybe a casual Hood, a Defiance, which actually probably be a nice little diversion too. It'll give him a lot of regen. That's basically my point. It'll give him the regen he needs, and also it will keep me, like me specifically, from complaining a lot, because I do complain a lot when I don't see regen. Because I don't know. It's like regen's really good. It's free stuff. Who doesn't want free regen? Anyway, so really, as far as sniper build goes, that's pretty much all I'll say on that because I lingered a long time on that, or talking about regen. I'm starting to sound like Purge, guys. Oh god. I have a lot of respect for Purge, but a lot of people do complain about how much Purge talks about regen. But it's very true. I see why, because a lot of people ignore regen. You should have regen, guys. Just regen. Build regen and you win. Well, that's not always true. Anyway, talking about everything else, Sniper, you built yourself a butterfly. That is essentially a naked butterfly. Actually, no, that is exactly a naked butterfly. You can't really consider the poor man's shield and the bracer as items, really, especially this late into the game. Oh, okay, 30 minutes into the game, halfway through the game. First of all, you don't have any form of boots. As I always say about boots, the reason why you should build boots is because everybody else is going to build boots. That's really the only reason why people build boots. So you should definitely have some form of boots to actually counteract all that. Just brown boots would be fine, or maybe Trenko boots. Trenko boots are really nice. Actually, no, Trenko boots are touchy, but still really good boots to go for. Ideally, you want to see power treads on Sniper, so he can do his tread switching thing when he get in the fight, or switch to agility or intelligence treads before he shoots his ulti, and then do stuff. And also the butterfly is a really expensive item. How you got the gold to build all that at once, I don't really know, because I thought you were dying a lot. But I mean, obviously you had enough gold, you had enough kills, you had enough assists, you had enough farm to actually go for it. So more power to you, but still, don't go for butterfly. Go for something else instead. I honestly would argue a Mantis style would be much better on Sniper, because it gives us some form of escapability. It also gives us some form of survivability, because a butterfly gives you straight up damage. It does not give you anything in the form of HP. It does not give you anything in the form of what's it? Wait. Yeah, sorry. It doesn't give you anything in the form of HP. It doesn't give you anything in the form of movement speed. It doesn't really give you all the things that a Mantis style would give you, which are really nice on Sniper, who doesn't have any true escape mechanism. Yeah, sure, you have shrapnel, but I mean, anybody can avoid it slow. It's not that hard to walk around a slow. It's not a stun or anything. Also, Shadow Blade really nice on you. So, like, I'll just leave it at that. Buy yourself some regen, so sustainable regen, not that kind of regen, because that regen adds up. That's a lot of regen. I mean, it's like, that's a lot of gold you're spending on healing salves that don't do anything for you in the middle of a fight. Same thing for clarity potions. So moving on to Night Stalker. As far as Night Stalker goes, you built yourself really standard. I totally agree with everything you did. Well, not everything. I totally agree with most of the things you did, so I can't really complain too much. Your starting items were decent. Your starting items were really good. You were going for that fast earn shadows, and then you had your face boost earn shadows at like probably the second nighttime. Not too shabby at all. And then you built yourself an armlet, and then you built yourself whatever. I mean, Night Stalker, I don't really have many complaints to say about you. Moving on to Phantom, because you're the one that sent this video, I'm going to talk about you the most. That's not true. I'm going to talk about Sniper the most, because I honestly think a Sniper, and Riki as well. Sniper and Riki had the biggest things I want to point out. But anyway, once again, first of all, thank you for seeing this video. It was a really, not necessarily derpy game, but a really interesting game to cast, because I did see a lot of weird things going on. I honestly thought you guys were going to lose, because that bottom lane was not going good at all. Lone Druid just showed up from middle of nowhere, and then Gyrocopter was destroying everything. But anyway, all that aside, as far as your item build goes, I would highly recommend you not build Vladimir's Offering. Sure, you can build a piece of Vladimir's Offering all you want. You can keep them in inventory all you want. Just do not build a Vladimir's Offering. Vladimir's Offering is a waste of your gold. First of all, the Morbid Mask is highly unnecessary so early on, because there are other items that will help you out a lot more. That's 900 gold that you spend towards the Morbid Mask, which is 900 gold not being spent towards a Mantis style, 900 gold not being spent towards a Diffusal Blade, even 900 gold not being spent towards a Radiance. 3 extremely good items on Phantom Lancer that I would highly prefer to see before Vladimir's Offering. Like if you build straight up Radiance, I would be like, yeah, sure, you didn't build a Vladimir's Offering, cool. Of course, I would recommend building a naked Radiance with like no other items, just a Radiance, because oh man, how are you gonna fight? You have no survivability. But I would honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. I would prefer to see that over Vladimir's Offering at all. Okay, wait, maybe not at all. Vladimir's Offering early. So I'll leave that thought at that. All I'm trying to say is that Vladimir's Offering doesn't really help you out as much as you think it helps out. I want to say, actually, I can go confirm it. I want to say that your losers get 0 benefit from Vladimir's Offering. Like absolutely 0 benefit. I'm going to confirm it real fast. Let's see. Alright, here we go. I got thread. Alright, cool. So while this is loading up, actually, hold on, here it is. And, oh, okay, illusions cannot lifesteal. Alright, so that's what it is. There you go, guys. It's proven right here. It's been confirmed. Illusions cannot lifesteal at all. So there's no lifesteal that illusions are going to get. Vladimir's Offering is a really nice item because it gives you your aura for lifestealing. It doesn't interfere with your orb effects, which are like Diffusal Blade or Desolator, other items like that that have orb effects, but your illusions don't benefit from it, and nobody really benefits from it except for Night Stalker. I mean, that's really a waste of gold because, I mean, your illusions aren't going to do anything with it. Your illusions are going to carry the aura, and that's it. So all in all, Vladimir's Offering, horrible choice for Phantom Lancer because Phantom Lancer is all about the illusions, all about making them as powerful as possible. Vladimir's Offering does nothing for the illusions except for maybe give them an aura that can help out somebody else like a Night Stalker, but that's really it. So don't go for Vladimir's Offering, go for something else. And also take this into consideration. Let's look at it like this. Let's look at it from this point of view. You have an Eagle Song, and you also have a Vladimir's Offering. So that is, what is that? That is 3,300 plus 2,050. So that is 5,350 gold. So let me go ahead and write down the number. 5,350 gold. That's 5,350 gold that you spent towards items that I honestly don't think you need. Me personally, I would prefer to see that Mantis style a little bit later after you have a Diffusal Blade, because I think a Diffusal Blade on Phantom Lancer makes you extremely powerful. It's what makes him so annoying because people can't run away from you, and there's like 30 Phantom Lancers surrounding you. And I'm looking up. There you go. I'm looking at Diffusal Blade prices because I want to see how much it costs. A Diffusal Blade costs you an entire. Where's the price? Darn it, Dota. Oh, there we go. Diffusal Blade costs you an entire 3,300 gold. Wow, really? So Diffusal Blade costs you the exact amount of an Eagle Song, and it gives you so much more benefit than an Eagle Song does altogether. Actually, I didn't really realize that. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay, so this is what a Diffusal Blade gives you. A level 1 Diffusal Blade gives you 22 agility. It gives you the feedback, which is whenever you attack somebody, you burn 20 of their mana. Oh, sorry, you burn 20 of their mana and you do damage to them for the amount of mana that you burn. And on top of that, it gives you an active ability of Purge, which basically reduces the target's movement speed to the slowest possible movement speed, which is 100, which is like a free sheep stick, except for they're not turned into a sheep. And on top of that, feedback transfers to your illusions. So you're getting 22 agility, you're getting a purge effect, you're getting feedback, and you're getting illusions that can have feedback on them so they can do extra damage. So that's a lot of benefits that you're getting for an item that costs the exact same amount as Eagle Song. Eagle Song gives you 25 agility. That's 3 more agility than a level 1 Diffusal Blade. That is 3 more agility than a level 1 Diffusal Blade, guys. That is not a lot. Eagle Song over Diffusal Blade, I will not recommend by any stretch of the word. Unless you're a hero that doesn't benefit from a Diffusal Blade, or unless you already have a Diffusal Blade, I mean, don't go for the Eagle Song as a Phantom Lancer. This is once again, this is specifically on a Phantom Lancer. Don't go for the Eagle Song. I mean, sure, if you had a Radiance, I could say, yeah, sure, you have a Radiance, you don't need a Diffusal Blade too. Radiance, Diffusal Blade, that's a really good combination because it gives your illusions a lot of damage, but I mean, you don't really need both. You can go for a Radiance and then go for a Butterfly. I mean, sure, you can do all you want. You can go for a Diffusal Blade and then go for a Butterfly. Yeah, that's cool too. I'm just letting you know. Comparing the prices together, Diffusal Blade costs 3,300 gold, and an Eagle Song costs 3,300 gold. A Diffusal Blade gives you everything that an Eagle Song gives you everything that a Diffusal. Sorry, hold on. A Diffusal Blade gives you everything that an Eagle Song gives you, minus 3 agility, and a whole lot more. I mean, it's like a really good deal. So definitely go for the Diffusal Blade as a Phantom Lancer. Now, I honestly would argue that going for the Mantis style first was a bad idea, because Mantis style is a really expensive item, and also it delays your Diffusal Blade. But by the looks of it, you weren't planning on going for the Diffusal Blade at all. So I would take this time to recommend highly that you as a Phantom Lancer go for Diffusal Blade in almost every single case that you play Phantom Lancer, because Diffusal Blade increases your kill potential exponentially. It's kind of the same concept with Riki, but except for you don't have a silence. But it doesn't really matter because you have 40 illusions that can chase the crap out of people and do a whole bunch of damage. And on top of that, Diffusal Blade increases the damage of your illusions because illusions benefit from stats the stats of the original owner. So if the original owner has 10 agility, then illusions will get 10 agility. Or sorry, if the original owner is an agility hero, okay, and the original owner has 100 agility. Let's go 100 agility, a nice even number, because I think illusions do 32% damage. So your agility is 100. That means your illusions. When you make illusions, your illusions will what's the word? Your illusions will inherit that 100 agility. So they'll do 100 damage, but that damage gets reduced by 32%. So they'll do 32 damage straight up. What that basically means is that the more agility that you build on yourself, the more damage that your illusions will build. So if you have 300 or 200 agility instead of 100 agility, and you make an illusion, that illusion does, instead of 32 damage, it'll do 64 damage. So that increases damage by a lot. So building stat items is really nice on a Phantom Lancer or illusion hero in general, like Naga Siren, Chaos Knight is another one. Just building those stat items is really, really, really good. And I honestly would argue that Diffusal Blade before Mantis Style would be really nice. Now, Mantis Style does give you a lot of stats. It does give you some nice damage as well, and also gives you the ability to make an instant illusion whenever you need to. But I mean, your illusions get extra damage. I want to say even more damage when you build a Diffusal Blade, because the Mantis Style gives you Mantis Style gives you 26 agility, which is, was that 3 more agility? No, 4 more agility than a Diffusal Blade, and also gives you 10 damage. No? Okay, no damage. Okay, just 26 extra damage. So it's more damage to your illusions than a Diffusal Blade when you're not counting feedback. Now, if you count feedback, then the Diffusal Blade does way more damage, because your illusions do the raw damage of feedback, which is, I think, 20 damage when I was looking at it. So that's 20 damage that illusions do, plus 32 if you assume that you have 100 agility. So, I mean, all in all, Diffusal Blade, really nice item, go for it. Arguably before Yasha. Go for your Diffusal Blade, because Yasha delays your Diffusal Blade. Now, sometimes Yasha's really nice to have before you start building your Diffusal Blade, because he gives you the stats. It also gives you that extra move speed to help you chase, and then you can build a Diffusal Blade after you get a few kills. Anyway, that's all I really say about that. Basic points for Phantom Lancer: don't build Vladimir's Offering at all, because Vladimir's Offering does nothing, absolutely nothing for your illusions, except for give them a little bit of armor and give them an aura. That's it. Your illusions benefit nearly zero, not exactly zero, but your illusions benefit zero, or sorry, nearly zero from Vladimir's Offering. Do not go for that. That's a waste of 2,050 gold. And the Eagle Song before Diffusal Blade, I mean, honestly, Diffusal Blade, just build a Diffusal Blade. Moving on to Disruptor. Disruptor, you knew what you were doing. You had it handled. You had the situation going down packed. I mean, you were just getting fed left and right by Ursa. You were having fun. I'm gonna let you finish. But all I gotta say is that Drow had a really good. Now stop. Kanye West impression. I know, right? But Disruptor, you did well. I can't say much about you. I mean, you knew what you were doing. Nothing I could say about you would be. Actually, no. I can say, yeah. Okay, I can find something. to pick at. You built a butterfly. If you're a Disruptor and you're doing that well, and everybody else around you, or everyone else on the enemy team is pretty much going to die whenever you show up, just build yourself a sheep stick to make them die faster. A butterfly gives you attack speed, but you don't really do a lot of damage, because I want to say Disruptor's intelligence gain is probably bad, but I don't really know. I haven't looked it up, and I don't feel like looking it up right now. But as far as your auto attack damage, your right click damage goes, it's pretty much nothing. I mean, you have a 4-staff. You had a 4-staff in phase boots at the time I was looking at it, so it's really nothing. Definitely build that a sheep stick first, and then build a sheep's guard, and then pretty much build everything that requires a mystic staff, and then build yourself a butterfly. So you do a whole bunch of damage. Now, if you really want to, you can build yourself a desolator. You can build yourself a desolator, Daedalus, and Shadow Blade, and then just do a crap ton of damage for no reason, because those items give you raw damage, and that's really nice damage that it gives you. I've seen it once before. That's all I'll say about that. Moving on to Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger, you have a lot to learn, Jon Snow. Sorry guys, Game of Thrones reference. I'm a really huge fan of that. The book series is really good, but the TV series is nice too, because I get to see it acted out in person, or with actors, and see the interpretation of it. But the books are really nice. Read the Song of Ice and Fire series by George R. Romero, or whatever his name is. Really good series. Highly recommend it. I'm on book 3. I need to hurry and finish because the series is catching up to me. I think I'm like 1 episode ahead of the series, and I'm like halfway through the book. Oh man, so many pages. Anyway, Drow Ranger, you have a lot to learn. First of all, I see your logic. You have 2 feet. So you need 2 boots, right? No, no, no. Do not build 2 sets of treads. 2 sets of treads is a huge mistake, a huge waste of gold. That's 1,400 gold wasted on an extra set of treads that you don't need at all. The movement speed from power treads does not stack at all. Pretty much nothing dealing with boots stacks with anything. The only way you can increase your movement speed is with a Yasha. With a Yasha or Mantis style, not both at the same time. Like, you can't build a Yasha and then build a Mantis style and get increased move speed from both. You can only get it from one. A Yule Scepter Divinity, I can't remember the other items, but there are other items that you can increase your movement speed with, but not boots. Boots do not stack. And typically in Dota, similar items don't stack. That's what I've come to learn. Except for Daedalus. Like, you can buy 5 Daedalus and they'll all stack together. The crit, I want to say the crit chance doesn't stack, or it probably stacks multiplicatively, which means that if you buy 2 of 50% things, they multiply together, so you have a chance to. I don't know. It's math stuff, guys. Just math and science. That's all I gotta say. Multiplicative. Stacking, whatever. But all I'm trying to say is that boots do not stack. The movement speed does not stack. That was a huge mistake. Ring of Aquila is a really nice item on a Drow Ranger because it gives you that regen and also gives you that nice extra boost in damage. But it took you forever to build that. I mean, I want to say that it was probably in your inventory for longer than it was in, or probably in your inventory back at base, longer than it was in your inventory on your persons, which is not good at all. So, long story short, Drow Ranger, you have a lot to learn. There's a lot of critiques I can make on you, but I'm not going to critique the crap out of you, mainly because it looked like this might have been your very first game of Dota, which, I mean, more power to you. Keep learning, keep playing. I hope you enjoyed it, but geez, so much to learn. Like I said, there's a lot of things to point out on that, so I'll plead the Fifth Amendment, and I'll move on to the next person. And I'll leave it at that. You just got a lot to learn. Definitely observe what the pros are doing, and then try to reason out why they're doing it. And that's all I'm going to say. Moving on to the dire side. Start off with Lone Druid. Lone Druid, you had Maelstrom on your persons for the longest for no real reason. The reason why a Lone Druid builds a Maelstrom is to put Maelstrom on the bear, so bear can entangle, or so bear can attack faster and have a higher chance of entangling people. That is the only reason why Lone Druid builds a Maelstrom. Another reason why a Lone Druid could build a Maelstrom would be to maybe build a Maelstrom for him after his bear has one. So he'll have like a super full inventory. He'll attack fast, the bear will attack fast, and double chance to proc once they're all attacking. There's really cool things that you can do with that. But even still, that's an extremely fat Lone Druid, because Lone Druid has a lot of item slots to worry about. And typically, Lone Druids want to focus on the bear because the bear does a lot more than the hero does, sadly. The hero's just there to die, and the bear is just there to kill. It's kind of like a love-hate relationship going on. But anyway, all I'm saying is think about where you put your items a little bit more. The Vitality Booster. You put your Vitality Booster on the bear. Now, let's look at it in this retrospect. The bear has 3,000 HP. That's an exaggeration. I'm not exactly sure how much HP the bear has, but let's say it has 3,000 HP. A Vitality Booster gives you 250 HP. Your hero has 1,000 HP. You put the Vitality Booster on the bear, who has 3,000 HP. So the bear now has 3,250 HP, and you have 1,000 HP. Now let's look at it at a more efficient. Let's look at it at a more in a more efficient point of view. The bear has 3,000 HP. The hero has 1,000 HP. You put the Vitality Booster on the hero. The hero now has 1,250 HP, and the bear has 3,000 HP. The hero is a little bit more survivable, and the bear is still the bear. I mean, the bear has 3,000 HP. 250 HP on the bear is not going to really change much. I mean, the bear probably shouldn't get that low anyway, unless he gets ganked, which people do. People do gank bears because they hate bears. Let me go ahead and put numbers on it. Let's see. I want to see the percentage increase in HP whenever you do that. So 3,000 divided by 250. Oh, whoa, sorry. 3,000. Oh, geez, guys, I can't do math right now. 3,000 divided by 3,250 equals. I did that backwards, didn't I? Okay, guys, I got it. 3,250 divided by 3,000. There we go. That's what I want to see. That increases your HP by, that increases the HP of the bear by 0.08, which is 8%. Okay? Now let's say Lone Druid, the hero, has a base HP of 1,000 at the time that he has a Vitality Booster. So that is 1,000 divided by... Oh wait, no, stop it. You guys didn't hear that. 1,250 divided by 1,000. Okay? I'm writing down that number. That is a 25% increase in HP on the hero. Now, as far as percentages goes, as far as efficiency goes, 8% increase of HP on the bear is not going to change much. 25% increase of HP on the hero, now that can change a lot, because most people want to focus the hero anyway. So you want to try to make the hero as tanky as possible, especially if you're focusing all your items on the bear. So basically the hero is just there so that people can have an easier time fighting a beast that has 7k HP. So basically, put the Vitality Booster on the hero. That's all I'm trying to say. Put the Vitality Booster on the hero, and also think about where you're putting your items, and think about why you put the items on there. Another thing to mention, so I do see a lot of Lone Druids as of recent. This is becoming extremely popular. I do see a lot of Lone Druids put an armlet on the bear. Now the reason behind putting the armlet on the bear as opposed to putting the armlet on the hero is the fact that one, the armlet does not. When the armlet is active, it does not drain any HP from the bear, since the bear can't gain strength. Since the bear cannot gain any strength from the active of the armlet of Mordagon, whatever it's called, it cannot have his HP drained. So that means it gets free attack speed and also gets free. I want to say it gets free damage and also gets armor. The main reason why people do that is because of the armor thing. The armor is really nice on the bear because the bear has a lot of HP, but it has like probably crappy armor. I don't really know exact numbers, but let's just say crappy armor. Let's say the bear has 2 armor. In general, the more HP you have, the more armor you want to have. If you have 1,000 HP and you have 20 armor, if you have 1,000 HP and you have 1 point of armor, hold on. Sorry, my thoughts are all over the place today, guys. I think I'm. Oh man, did I hit an hour yet? Oh Jesus, I hit an hour. Oh my gosh, what's going on with me? For every point of armor that you have, you essentially increase your effective HP by 6% from physical damage. So if you have 1,000 HP and you increase your HP by 6%, that's not as much as if you have 3,000 HP. So 6% of 1,000 is 60. Let's just say it's 60. I'm not exactly sure, but let's just say it's 60. Versus having 3,000 HP and increases your armor by and say you have 3,000 HP and you increase your armor by 1, that means you increase your armor, you increase your effective HP by 60 times 3, so 60, 180 extra HP that you're having. So long story short, the only time you want to invest in armor is when you have a lot of HP, and the bear naturally has a crap ton of HP. So having armor on the bear is really nice. You can go for armor on the bear, or you can just buy some casual armor and put it on the bear, as opposed to putting a Vitality Booster, because a Vitality Booster gives them raw HP, which only means that it takes maybe 1 extra auto attack for somebody to kill you, as opposed to having armor, which may mean the difference between 3 auto attacks or 6 auto attacks as opposed to just 1. So definitely go for the armor on the bear. Always think about what you're doing when you're playing Lone Druid, because you have to manage not only the bear but the hero as well. You want to make like I said, you want to make the hero as survivable as possible, but you also want to make sure that the bear has the most efficient items he can possibly have. And in general, you want to build a lot of attack speed on the bear so he can attack as fast as possible and entangle people. So I'll leave Lone Druid, move on to Sven. As far as Sven goes, Sven, your build's all over the place. Actually, no, it wasn't even really all over the place. Your build was just weird, flat out weird. You build a bracer first. Do not build a bracer first. Go for some stats. Instead, I spent an extremely long time explaining why you should go for other items as opposed to a bracer first. And I'll summarize it all here really fast, as fast as I possibly can, because I want to hurry up with this video. I do not want to hit 90 minutes. That's a little bit ridiculous for a video. For a cast, that is. As far as your bracer goes, a bracer costs... Doesn't really matter how much a bracer costs. A bracer gives you... Well, actually, no, it does. A bracer costs 525 mana. Or 525 gold. Oh, jeez, I must be drunk. 525 gold for a bracer. A bracer gives you 3, 6, 12 stats. Let's not focus on the damage, because damage is negligible. So a bracer gives you 12 stats. Now, let's look at iron branches. Iron branches give you 3 of each stat per iron branch, okay? Keep that in mind. 1 of each stat per iron branch. Jeez, I really must be drunk. So, okay. So you have an iron branch, right? So we're comparing iron branches to bracers. Iron branches cost 53 gold per iron branch. A bracer costs 525 per bracer. So one bracer gives you 12 stats, and an iron branch gives you, a single iron branch gives you 3 stats total. So what that means is that in order for an iron branch to match a bracer, you would have to have 4 iron branches to match a bracer. Now, comparing the prices directly, you guys can probably always, already figure out where I'm going with this because I spent such a long time explaining it anyway. Was that 153? Or well, sorry, 53. 53 is the cost of iron branch. So 53 times 4. That is 212 gold for the exact same thing that you get for a bracer, and the only thing you're taking up is inventory slots. Now, that's another important point to talk about, but let's not talk about that. Let's take inventory slots out of the equation. Say you have infinite inventory slots. Overall, a bracer is really bad compared to an iron branch. Iron branch is the most stat efficient item in the game because it gives you some really extremely good stats for the price, for the value. I talked about this a long time ago. I can talk about it really briefly. Basically, per stat, the gold per stats you're paying for iron branch is a lot cheaper than you'll get on any other item, and that's really it. That's the only reason why. So, yeah, for 212 gold, you could have got yourself 4 iron branches, and then bought yourself a healing salve, and then bought a tango, and then you'll be fine for your lane. You get the same exact benefit that you get from a bracer, minus 3 damage, but 3 damage is not really a justifiable reason to say you should, or justifiable reason to go for that bracer, because that is how much extra gold? That's minus 525. Whoa, close enough. 300. So you're basically paying 313 gold for 3 extra damage, which is not really good. And once again, I'm comparing this strictly to a thing. What's it called? Strictly to a bracer. So a bracer compared to iron branches, you're paying 313 extra gold for 3 extra damage, which is not really worthwhile. It's not worth your time at all. So wait, moving on. Moving on to Riki. Oh, also, Sanjayas is a really weird item. Go for BKB, go for a Chrysalis, go for some of those big items that make Sven manly and make him. And by making him manly, you make Sven. So wait, moving on to Riki. Riki, Vanguard, I already talked about you, so I'm going to skip over you because I'm really, really killing time. Moving over to Gyrocopter. Oh, man. It looks like you decided to go for Gyrocopter. Your early game was going really well for you, and I don't blame you for thinking about going for Gyrocopter. But contrary to popular belief, Gyrocopter as your second major item is not a good idea by any stretch of the word. By any stretch of the imagination. Gyrocopter gives you an increase. It makes your ulti global. That's really nice to have. That's really cool. But first of all, your ulti doesn't really do much later on anyway. It's a really nice slow. That's really all it is. It's a giant AoE slow. That's really all Gyrocopter's ulti is. And it also does some nice nuke damage, sure, but let's ignore the damage for a few seconds. And also on top of that, if you have if you have power treads and Gyrocopter only, what are you really going to do in a team fight? Because people expect Gyrocopter to throw out stuns, throw out those rocket barrages, throw out auto attack damage to destroy everybody with just right clicks, and you're not going to have that with just Gyrocopter. So going for that point booster, although it seems like a really good idea, it's not a good idea. Mainly because you're going for a Shadow Blade. Now, because you're going for a Shadow Blade, this makes going for Gyrocopter kind of out of the window for now. Because you want to finish that Shadow Blade as fast as you possibly can. Because the faster you finish it, the more effective you'll be in the mid game. The earlier you'll be able to get those free kills when people don't expect it. And then you just be a nuisance to the enemy team because they have to buy Century Wars, they have to buy other things. They have to spend their gold elsewhere as opposed to progressing their items. But paying for that point booster also delays your Shadow Blade by 1,200 gold. So you could have had your Shadow Blade way earlier and then build your point booster afterwards and then start building towards Gyrocopter. So that's really the biggest thing that I see about you. Also, healing cells, invest in some form of sustainable regen. That's all I really say about that. Moving on to Ursa. Last but not least, the Ursa. Oh man, you build a Vladimir's Offering first. Do not build a Vladimir's Offering first as an Ursa. Do not build a Vladimir's Offering first as an Ursa. The reason why you do not build a Vladimir's Offering first as Ursa is because, first of all, you are Ursa. Everybody in the entire game is expecting you to go for Roshan solo probably in 15 minutes. Because they're assuming that you're going to rush for Vladimir's Offering and then go for Ursa, or go for Roshan. What that means is the fact that they know that off the back because you picked Ursa, like picking Ursa implies that 100% every single time, no matter what level you're at. And there's always the potential for that happening. And people expect that. So what they're going to do is they're going to be a little bit more active about checking Roshan. And then once you're in the Roshan pit, attacking Rosh, and you're like low HP, but Roshan's low HP too, they're going to jump into the pit, kill you, kill Roshan, take Aegis, and then go back to the lane like nothing happened. So going for Vladimir's offering so fast is not a good idea because people expect you to do it, so people are going to try to counter it. That said, you should, not that said. Keeping that in mind, no. I'm trying to figure out a good transition, but I can't. Anyway, my point being, don't go for Vladimir's offering first. Go for some other item. Go for your Shadow Blade. Go for your Face Boots. Go for things that increase your effectiveness in the mid game. And then go for Vladimir's offering, and then go for Roshan. By all means, go for Vladimir's offering at some point in the game, but just not early. Vladimir, if you have a Vladimir's offering as an Ursa, like if that's your only item in the first, I want to say 20 minutes in the game, then you've done something horribly wrong. Because first of all, Ursa's not really good at chasing unless he can catch up to you and then throw his Earth Shock. And well, first of all, he's not really good at chasing, so he can't really chase you close or get close enough to you to throw his Earth Shock unless you just stand still for him. And most people are gonna run away when they see Ursa anyway. Second of all, Phase Boost increases your kill potential way more than Vladimir's offering does. Yeah, sure, Vladimir's offering gives you that lifesteal, and that's really cool, but lifesteal is really overrated. Early on in the game, early on in the game, you have like low amounts of damage. And a Vladimir's offering gives you 16% lifesteal. Let's say you do 100 damage at the very early points of the game. That means you're getting 16 points of HP whenever you punch somebody in the face, and you don't really attack all that fast to begin with. So you have to get, not only do you have to get really close to them to regen your HP, but you also have to punch them very slowly to get your HP, and they're also punching you back. So let's say they hit for 100 as well. So you're stealing 16% of the lifesteal that you're doing to the you're stealing 16% of the damage that you're doing to them, which is 100 exactly. So that means you're stealing 16 HP every single time you punch them, but they're hitting you for 100 as well. So that means you're effectively negating 16 damage only every auto attack, and let's also assume that they're attacking just as fast as you. Basically, the point I'm trying to get at, the major point I'm trying to get at, I'm taking a very long time trying to get at because I'm trying to justify everything, trying to qualify, make sure I don't miss any loopholes or anything, is that Vladimir's offering doesn't really do anything for your early game. It doesn't really do anything for your mid game. Late game, mid game, yeah, you can go for Roshan. Late game, yeah, sure. Your carries probably will appreciate the lifesteal when they're doing like 6,000 damage per auto attack and they're getting lifesteal. 16% of 6,000 is a lot of HP that you're regenerating, and that's really worth it then. But early on, no, it's horrible. It's like you're getting 16% lifesteal and you're only hitting for 20 damage. I mean, that's like negative HP that you're getting. So don't go for Vladimir's offering so early. Lifesteal is overrated. Don't get caught in the whimsical myth that having lifesteal makes you more survivable, because honestly it doesn't really, because you kind of have to get close to him to get your lifesteal because you're a melee person. If you're a ranged person, if you're a sniper and you have the longest range in the game, yeah, sure, you can argue lifesteal is nice, but still, don't, guys, please don't go for Master Madness on sniper. But anyway, yeah, sure, your range justifies you have a lifesteal, that's cool and all, but I mean, as a melee person, Vladimir's offering, I honestly think it's probably like the most overrated item in the entire game, if any. And I would not recommend rushing for it. That's basically all I'm trying to get at. As an Ursa, don't rush for Vladimir's offering because people expect you to rush for it. Instead, go for those phase boosts to help you chase people. Go for that Shadow Blade to help you chase people. Go for that Poor Man Shield. Go for that Vanguard to make you survivable in the fights. But just don't go for Vladimir's offering first because it's a bad choice. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end it there because I need to hurry up and end this video because it's been going on forever. I'm about to hit the 90-minute mark, guys. Oh, dear Jesus. Anyway, my name is Cool Blue. Hope you guys enjoyed the cast. This was sent in by the Phantom Lancer. And if you guys have replays you guys want me to send in and you guys want me to rant about for a whole entire hour, wow, I've talked about this game almost 2 times longer than it actually lasted. I'm not sure how I should feel about that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the cast. I'll see you guys whenever.